I've been seeking out new things to do in New York City beyond just going out to dinner and drinks. So today I am baking croissants at Atelier Sucre in the East Village. The class is run by Chef Simon Herfrey, who has a long history of working in bakeries and restaurants across the world and now hosts classes and workshops in this beautiful studio in the East Village. The class starts off with instructions on how to roll out your dough and cut it, as well as stuff it with all the amazing ingredients like chocolate, ham, cheese. There were people here with their friends, with their significant others, as well as alone. So honestly, it's a class that everyone can take no matter how you want to take it. Making a croissant is really a labor of love, and it gives you a different perspective into a pastry that usually you just probably buy, and how much work is really put in for that perfect bite. And by the way, if you're not into croissants, they also have tons of other classes such as macaroon making. As I mentioned before, we made 3 different types: ham and cheese, chocolate, as well as plain. Of course, the best part was rolling it into the croissant shape that we all know and love. What I didn't know is that every different type of croissant is rolled differently and cut out differently as well. After we put our croissants in to be proofed, we learned about that process as well. We were taught how to make the dough that we just created croissants with. This is a multi-hour process, and you know, growing up when they told you how much butter is in croissants, but when you see it with your eyes, it's totally different. But honestly, that's what just makes them so good. So we made 1 layer of the dough, and then the chef and his sous chefs were going to do the rest. And this is the dough that's used for the next class tomorrow, so that when you come into the class, everything is all prepared. But you also do learn how to do it yourself at home, which is awesome. And then we put the finishing touches. We glazed it with some egg wash, and then the croissants were put into bake. And the smell that was filling the room as it was baking was so delicious. I can't wait to use all these techniques at home and have my house smelling like this all the time. And then the best part of the class, we took out our warm croissants and were able to try them. Everything was so amazing, warm, and the perfect level of flakiness. We got to take these huge boxes of croissants home, and I booked this through CourseHorse. Make sure to check out this experience and others on their site.